Good evening, everybody. Happy Monday evening. Let's start with the exercise, shall we? Uh, Let us do dumbbells this time. Arm exercises. Arm and shoulder. All right. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Let's take 5 minutes break, please. Thank you. Mm. Hmm. Okay, so if let me grab some beer, shall I? I mean, may I? So happy Monday, everybody. Let's see. Uh, so the yeah, I did that. I did the Zoom. Um, attended the Zoom meeting. I'm sorry about my messy hair. I mean, it's not messy. It's just not. It does not look good. I'm having bad hair Monday. Stay my hair, please. You see, it does not look very good. At least this my balding spot is covered, so yeah, I just leave it at that. Yeah, it was nice. I mean, they gave me 30 minutes to speak. Where was that meeting? Somewhere in Kenai Peninsula. Okay, it's a city council meeting, and so audience participation. Me being an audience participation participator. It was at the end of the meeting, so I have to wait when they do their city business, right? And I want them to stay. I mean, I think I cut my front hair too short. That's fine, whatever. Happy Monday. So yeah, so I introduced myself basically, introduced my politics a little bit, and they're so nice. They're very kind, and uh, what else? Over the weekend, in like Twitter and Facebook, I write some essays in there. I think I need it. Okay, so people use Facebook, like Twitter, social media for different purposes, but the way I use it is catharsis. It's and my friends told me, hey, you cannot say those things. You have to be nice because it's public domain, and I listen to them. Okay, I think I'm becoming a better person, more civilized person, getting more rounded. I listen to my friends like you. When I get some feedbacks, corrections, I listen and I try to say things, even if I'm criticizing somebody, some celebrities. Yeah, I became nicer nowadays because that's what friends like you told me, and I listen. Yeah, live and learn. Uh, so who did I criticize this over this weekend? Twitter and Facebook. Former President Trump. I did criticize him. Okay. It's interesting. Politics so interesting because President Trump will have fundraiser next year, February, for Miss Kelly Chewbacca in Florida, Mar-a-Lago. That's big. That's huge. I'm glad he's doing that for her. I'm happy for her. Yeah, her campaign. Although she's my political opponent, I'm a Christian, practicing Christian, so I love my enemies. Okay, I am very happy for her. Why? Because when her campaign was not doing very well these days, yeah, I felt sorry. Human compassion. Yeah. Yeah. Let me take some selfie and get rid of this necktie, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna have to hold my hair down. I also wrote in the social media, mostly Twitter and Facebook. Instagram is just pictures, right? But so I also wrote, "Hey, Americans, Alaskans, do you like K-pop? Hey, I'm here. I'm Korean American. I'm right here. All you gotta do is vote for me, okay? And then sing and dance for you as a U.S. senator." I so now I can take this off, right? Yeah. So I guess my life is kind of comedy, right? Yeah. I mean, some people think I, some people say my campaign is a joke. It kind of is. I want to be happy, okay? I want to have some fun. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Comes some strange way to pursue one's happiness. Running for public offices for fun. It keeps me out of trouble. Like, so typically in the Zoom meetings, when it's quite long meeting, and when they do the city business, I take liberty to like look up what will be the next meeting, next Zoom meeting somewhere in Alaska. Okay, if they don't have Zoom meeting, then I find a meeting and get their email address and email a letter. Okay, because they don't some many meetings don't have Zoom meetings. Okay, so okay, no problem. So today I took a different approach. I went to maps.google.com, Google Map, and I looked at remote towns, cities, remote towns. Typically in Alaska, remote villages, they have about 200 people there. Okay, it shows in the map all these different random towns in Alaska. I Google them, and if they have the city website, I go there and I see whether they have Zoom meetings or not. I see whether if they have any meetings or not. If they do, yeah, I email them. Okay, yeah, here's my letter to your next city meeting, right? Sometimes it's organization like Alaska Native Corporation. They have board meeting. Okay, but it's not Zoom. And so yeah, I just send them a letter, introducing myself, my candidacy, my politics. Yeah, I have a year left, so because I need to be known and seen, because otherwise, if people see me on the ballot next year, would they vote for me just because what my name sounds funny and funky, Honky Lee? Most likely they're not gonna vote for me just because they see my name on the ballot, unless they know me, right? Otherwise, they will pick and choose from candidates they do know about. Yeah. Kelly Chibaka, Sarah Paulin, Lisa Murkowski. At least they know their names and they've seen them on TV, heard about them, and people probably know what they stand for, what their politics is. So it's multiple choice, okay? All the other candidate, dark horse candidate like myself that people never heard of, we are not in their multiple choice question. Why? Because we are unknown. So they're not gonna vote for us because they know nothing about us. Okay. Yeah. So That's the challenge with this zero penny campaign because we don't advertise anything. The only way to reach out to them is email, Zoom meeting, like I do. Yeah, I used to go write to these newspapers, but nowadays I don't. Why? Matsu Valley, yeah, they're my friends, journalists, okay, but they are local. I have to reach out statewide. In the Matsu Valley, they're fantastic people. They're my neighbors, towners, and I'm quite well known. Okay, but I'm not conservative enough to Matsu Valley's taste. They're very conservative people. Okay, I'm half and half. I'm ideologically mixed race. Okay, so they already know what my politics is. That I'm half liberal, half conservative. So most likely they're not going to vote for me. Most likely they'll vote for Kelly Chibaka. Why? Because she's a Republican, 100%, right? Conservative. I'm not. I'm half and half. So, and in Matsu Valley, I'm already known. Okay. Uh, and then about politics. So even if I keep writing to local newspapers or calling like local radio shows, they already know my politics. So I'm not getting any more votes. Okay. So that's why I don't do anything local. Yeah, I mean, weekends I go to karaoke bar, dance club. It's part of my political campaign. Why? Because my current and general towners, neighbors, they film me on their cell phone and put in the social media. They advertise for me. Okay. Yeah. So I'm very grateful. Okay. And so nowadays I just reach out to all the local governments everywhere in Alaska by email, Zoom meeting if they have one. Okay. Because that's all I can do. And there are so many cities in Alaska. Alaska's big. It will take 1 year. I'll be busy just doing just that. Because in one city, sometimes they have planning commission, planning board, historical preservation society, parks and trails commission in one city. Every single one of them, they have meetings. Okay. And they have clerk's office. So I can email to the clerk's office, hey, would you forward this email letter to like planning commission that happens on this particular date. Okay, so there's no shortage of those local government meetings out there that's open to public by Open Meetings Act. Okay, so it's a fair game for me as an Alaskan citizen to email them. That's not illegal. It's fair game because they're public officials. Okay, and they're influencers. They know many people. Right? They're community leaders. Okay, yeah. So that I mean that I have 1 year, right? I'll be busy. I won't be able to reach out to every single of those meetings, commissions, and assemblies, and I want to. Yeah, 1 year. Yeah, it would take probably more than 1 year for me to do that because I don't campaign too hard. I want to be happy. I campaign somewhat, but not too hard. I don't want to burn out. Okay. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm boring you, okay, but politics is something very exciting. To me, I find it very exciting. So we'll talk about something else too, okay? Thank you. Oh, so my Alaskan friends, I heard them joke to each other. Yeah, Alaskan weather is so cold, it builds a character. Ooh. I'm like, where's global warming? It got quite cold today, like 20s, below freezing. I go outside during the cigarette break and because I don't smoke in house. No, I don't even. In the car, I smoke when I'm like really busy, like out of time. Then I smoke in my car, but that's very rare. I will smoke outside. Ugh. And this vodka ran out. No problem. I got more. So what else? We're talking of politics, right? Yeah. Mr. Trump, okay? Yeah, I mean, I wrote in the social media that, yeah, Trump, Christian conservative Republicans, please stop the idolatry of Trump. Look what he did in January 6th. He's an idiot. He's stupid. I said that, okay? Then, next day, I realized I was too unfair because, hey, yeah, let's be fair. Like, Trump, he's only human. So here's goods and bads, mistakes and achievements, okay? I kind of inherited uh, his intellectual, some wisdom, some knowledge, because I read his books, okay, that he co-authored. I did learn many good things from him, okay? Yeah. I listened to his speeches too, okay? Like never give up, like use media because it's free advertisement. He got some good, yeah, he got some smarts, he does. So let's acknowledge that, okay? So yeah, I just said that. So, but what Miss Kelly Chibaka is inheriting is his fame, his some of his money. Uh, did she learn anything good from Trump? Trump has goods and bads, right? So candidates like Chibaka, Lisa Murkowski, Sarah Palin, the way I see them is they're kind of hollow inside. And Trump, Biden, Obama, I see them the same way. Okay, mainstream politicians, they're obeyers, they do their homeworks and go along with party politics. Well, Muskorski, she does her own things. She's not Republican. She's kind of like me. She's independent. Okay. Uh, but Sarah Palin, yeah, I think she got some smarts. She got some wisdom. She got some good sense of humor. Yeah, very charming. Yeah, she kind of. I think she's thinking about the comeback, political comeback, but that rarely happens, if ever. Okay, so she has her chance. Politicians typically they get only one shot at it. Okay, once they're done with politics, political comeback, I haven't seen one succeeding. Okay, entertainment career same way. Okay, they only have one shot at it to come back as an entertainer. That I have not seen it happen. Okay, but yeah, some people become entertainer first and then politician second, like Ronald Reagan. That happens. Or uh, Jesse Ventura. right? Yeah, entertainer first, then politician second. That happens because that switching the career, right? Yeah. Well, Trump, yeah, businessman, then entertainer, and then politician, right? Yeah. But will Trump be able to come back as a politician? I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't think. Yeah, politicians they have one shot at it. Entertainers same way. Okay, once they're done with entertainment business, they try to come back again as an entertainer. I have not seen it happen. Politicians same way. Once they're done with politics for a while, to come back later as a politician again, it just has not happened. Okay. They only get one shot in one business. Okay. They can do something else. Mhm. But they get one shot in one department. Okay. That's how it has been. All right. Why? What's the reason behind that kind of phenomenon? Like you get only one shot in one business. Uh, because they're younger and newer people in that business, be it politics or show business. It works all the same way. Okay. And people have seen them as politicians, seen them as entertainer. They don't want to see them again. Right? They want to see somebody new in that business. So, so Alaskans, yeah, and they don't really like Lisa Murkowski. Okay, it is quite rare to see people Alaskans wanting to see this Lisa Murkowski again. So yeah, they are looking for some alternative, and they look at Kelly Chibaka, and they are like, Alaskans. They, from what I've seen, they find Kelly Chibaka very lacking and wanting. Okay, and I agree. Disappointing, basically. Okay. How about Sarah Palin? She's not gonna make political comeback, okay, because no one has, and she's not the exceptional candidate. Okay. Did she did she do well as a Alaska governor? I don't think so. I don't think she did very well. Okay. There's bridge to nowhere. Somewhere in Ketchikan, okay. Southeast Alaska. I mean, I don't think it was such a bad project. It was just expensive. Like, it's like $300 million. So using federal money, to American taxpayers' point of view, that's waste of American taxpayers' money. Okay, but it's not bridge to nowhere though. It connects the Ketchikan city and the Ketchikan airport across the strait sea. Okay, which is fine idea. Okay, they used to have barge. Okay, but it was not a popular project in America as a nation because it's just too costly. Like $300 million, $500 million. Okay, so but Dan Young, Congressman Dan Young, and Senator Ted Stevens pushed for it. Okay, so there's another bridge project which costs about the same money, 300 and $500 million. Okay, they would have connected the Clinic Fairview with this Point McKinsey, this Matsu Valley, and Anchorage. Okay, and that project also got canceled. Okay. Governor Serapin also pushed for those projects. Okay, but those projects failed because it's just too expensive. Okay, and not many people live in Alaska. Okay, so American taxpayer point of view, it's not it it's not a justifiable expenditure of American taxpayers' money. Okay, that's why it failed. Okay, so when Bridge so-called nickname Bridge to Nowhere in Ketchikan failed, uh, Governor Sarah Palin is left with this about $100 million, something like that. Maybe $30 million, and she built Road to Nowhere, a road from Ketchikan to a site where the bridge would be built. Road to Nowhere. She could have just returned the money to federal government, but she didn't. She just spent it and to Road to Nowhere. Okay, just waste of American taxpayers' money. Okay, so she got some criticism about that. Okay, I ate dinner before I attend the Zoom meeting, so I'm still full. So I'm not quite in the mood of drinking. Okay, because my stomach is already full. Dinner food. So that's just 5 minutes break. Okay, yeah. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Okay. So what I like about Sarah Palin is that, yeah, cheerleader, politician, entertainer, politician. She's good looking, a good sense of humor, and yeah, because I watched her past interviews, footages in the YouTube, and she met a lot of foreign dignitaries, the government officials of foreign countries, and there's this gentleman. I think he's Middle Eastern or something. He would just shake Sarah Palin's hand on camera and wouldn't let her go. So Sarah Palin took it very well. She had a good smile, laughter, and she let him continue to shake her hand. That was very funny and humorous, graceful and nice. Okay. It's entertaining. And she's good speaker, public speaker, and good sense of humor, social intelligence. Yeah, I think that's why Alaskans voted for her. I don't think it was a mistake. Okay, I think I don't I do not think she did very well though. Okay, uh, I mean, like she tried to like accuse this some official of corruption. I don't think that was necessary. I think it was an oil and gas industry. Okay. Uh, Also, I think they were kind of predatory of her, like trying to make a big name out of herself by accusing somebody of some corruption. I don't think it was necessary at all. Okay. And then she advocated for fair share of oil and gas industry. That was a big mistake. Okay, what is fair share for Alaskan? That kind of movement that Sarah advocated for. Let oil and gas industry in Alaska pay more corporate taxes, basically to raise PFD and stuff. Okay. After that, a lot of oil and gas companies left Alaska, which is no longer profitable compared to other places. Okay, so that was a big mistake that Sarah made as a governor. Okay, huge mistake. She got social intelligence, good sense of humor, but I don't think she's smart. Okay. How about Kelly Tzvaka? Her record as a commissioner of the Department of Administration, again, she made a lot of mistakes. She didn't do very well as department head, Alaska state government. Okay. She would just hand out these contracts to out of state contractors. Okay, kind of basically wasting state government money in unnecessary expensive projects. Okay, so that's Kelly Tzvaka, what she did. And yeah, the Fishgate fishing license, she made two violations. Okay, yeah. I think she's guilty of both infractions. It's not misdemeanor. It's not high crime felony. No, it's infraction. It's like parking violation, or what, like speed limit violation. It's that level of illegal activities that she did. Okay, but they found him guilty of one charge out of two allegations. Okay, so she pays like $250 fine. Okay, so how about Mr. Joe Miller? He's an attorney in Fairbanks. I never met him. Okay, but he ran for U.S. Senate against Lisa Murkowski when 2016, I think. Okay, I did vote for him. He's Republican. I was Republican too, so I did vote for him. Okay, in the Republican primary, and he won. He won the primary. But Lisa Murkowski, being a very smart politician, she ran for as a write-in candidate after she lost the Republican primary, and she won the general election. I think that was 2016. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. So Donald J. Trump, he 100% obey Republican Party politics, but is he really hollow man? He kind of is actually. Yeah, I was disappointed. Okay, but to get institutional supports in American politics, a person has to be a hollow person. They have to obey big institutions. Okay, to get campaign money to advertise. And I hope I can change. I or you or somebody else can change all that American politics, how it's run. Okay, yeah. I think for me, it's a worthwhile venue. It gives me some sense of hope for myself, for America. It just feel right thing to do. So I don't see me spending time in politics is a waste of time. Because I don't spend too much time anyway. It's fun, yeah, it's fun to reach out to remote villages in Alaska, to learn about them, and to see where they are in Alaska, those remote villages' names. And I also learn native languages, at least how to say thank you, like Kagasakung or Chin'an in Yupik and Aleut language. Okay, yeah, spell those villages' names. Yeah, it's fun. Because who knows, I may get elected, if not next year, maybe 10 years, 20 years. Because this humanology, for years, I've been doing this humanology since like 2018. For years, the viewership was like zero, 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 zero. For 3 years, zero. Nowadays, like three, seven, five. Well, that's thanks to kind and generous friends like you. Okay, it so I mean it's still less than 10 people. Okay, but it's still improvement. It's bigger than zero, right? Yeah. So I guess I'm making small progress, very slowly. Yeah. So thank you, thank you. Yeah. Let's take 5 minutes break. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the heater. It's getting kind of too hot. And we talk about something else. Okay, thank you. All right. Hmm. Yeah. So you know what? I'm like, if I go outside, it's just too cold. It's like 22 degrees outside, and before I go outside, I turn off the heater, right? But after I come back from outside, I turn it back on. It's just too cold outside. Oh boy. But I did run before the Zoom meeting, just around the block in the neighborhood. It's like 10 minutes run. But it's cold. Let's talk about Hollywood, okay? Yeah, Hollywood movies typically they use too much violence. Okay, so I don't like that. Okay, like Clint Eastwood movie, like with Sergio Leone, the Ennio Morricone, those Dollar series. I had to start watching it. It's too much violence against women and children, and also against men. I don't like any kind of violence like that. It's just too much. It's that's a form of human sacrifice. Okay, yeah, it's just a movie. They don't actually die, but using that concept as an entertainment, I don't find killing people is entertaining or amusing at all. Okay, so I just cannot watch those violent movies. I mean, X Files, TV show 24, TV show V, yeah, they have violence and people do die in those movies. I don't like that part. Okay, I just don't like in movies, novels, people dying. I don't find that entertaining at all. Okay. A good writer can entertain people without killing anybody in a movie or novel. Okay, it's unnecessary. Yeah, but I'm kind of curious about that movie. Okay, the Harry, Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood, like the famous line, right? Yeah, you gotta ask yourself one question: do I feel lucky? Do ya, punk? Yeah, it's readapted by quoted by Mask, Jim Carrey movie. Okay, but Jim Carrey did a lot better than Clint Eastwood. Okay. I might watch that movie after this episode. Okay, so let me look up because the Dirty Harry series. There's like five of them, right? Which one is that? It's just too funny. I'm looking for that one Dirty series. I mean, Dirty Harry. It has like five movies in there. Which one have that line? Do I feel lucky? Do ya, punk? You wouldn't tell me. Oh, so Dirty 1971. That helps. Hey. Which story, Harry? Okay, the movie is called Dirty Harry, 1971. Okay. Ay. First in the Dirty Harry series. Okay. Okay. I got it. I got enough. Okay, I can look it up now. If Amazon Prime has it. Alright. It's kind of anti-hero. Yeah, kind of like what's that term? Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. So Clint Eastwood was carrying this six shooter. He's a good shot. Okay, he's a cop, detective. Clint Eastwood, Harry Callan or something. So he shot all these robbers. There's one bullet left. It's six shooter, right? Yeah. So the robber is already shot by Clint Eastwood, and he unarmed, and he's like lying on the street, but he's not dead yet. And then, so he posed no danger. Okay, he's wounded, he's unarmed, a robber shot, not dead, but shot injured by Clint Eastwood, and then Clint Eastwood is playing a game, kind of like Russian roulette. Okay, like there's one in six chance, and pointing this six shooter at him. Yeah, I have one bullet left. So do you feel lucky? But he didn't quite shoot him. Okay, Clint Eastwood he walks away. I just saw this clip in the YouTube. Okay, and then this robber, injured robber, he called Clint Eastwood. Hey, I gotta know. and Clint used to actually pull the trigger, and the gun did not fire. Okay, and Clint Eastwood he laughs, he smiles and walks away. Okay, so he's Dirty Harry, anti-hero, morally questionable. Okay, yeah. But if no one died there, okay, in that clip. Hopefully nobody dies because if people start dying in that movie, I have to start watching it. I don't find it amusing or entertaining. Okay, I think it's barbaric that Hollywood people kill people in the movie. Although it's just movie, people don't actually die. I mean, although those accidents sometimes have to happen, but typically people don't die in movie set. They do get injured though. Yeah, yeah. There's this movie, The Fall, uh, directed by Indian American director, very good one, Mr. Tarsam, right? Yeah. The Fall. It's a movie about Hollywood stuntmen who get injured on the set. Okay, I like that movie. And another Indian American director like M. Night Shyamalan. Uh, Not a huge fan. Okay, I enjoy watching that movie though. What this young boy? Yeah, I see dead people. What's that movie's name? That was nice movie. Okay, I enjoy watching it, but I don't want to watch it again. It's too scary. I don't like scary movies unless it's comedy, like scary movie series. I'm sorry if I'm boring you. Okay, yeah, it's just Monday, right? So I'm relaxed and don't want to talk about things too serious. We did over the weekend, right? Yeah, I mean last Friday. Yeah, I guess last Saturday too. Okay, but this Sunday I just relaxed. Okay, so didn't make any humanology this Sunday. But what's the M Night Shyamalan movie? Oh, The Sixth Sense, right? Yeah, yeah. He made some other movies which quite famous, but I haven't seen any others. Yeah, this film critics, movie commentators, sometimes they make very smart sentences. Like M. Night Shyamalan, he also acted as an actor in his own movie. And some film critics said, yeah, narrator obscuring the narration by his ego. Yeah, they're smart critic. Even Quentin Tarantino, he appeared in some of his own movies. Didn't go very well. For some movies, when director is also an actor, did go very well. We have some precedents of that. Like I think Mike Meyer, like Austin Powers, I kind of involved in the creative process behind and like Agent Jack Bauer, Kiefer Sutherland. He was at least like executive producers of some of those 24 TV shows. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes it goes well, sometimes it doesn't. So believe it or not, like Clint Eastwood, he struggled as an actor, okay, but he kept doing it. He never gave up. But he wasn't Clint Eastwood. He was. I read his biography. He was not an instant success. He was not. He struggled as an actor. Which is quite stereotypical, typical biography of Hollywood actors. I appreciate them. Okay, celebrities. Yeah, sometimes they hit it big very soon, and but they don't last very long. Some other Hollywood actors, it takes long time for them to make a great big breakthrough. Then their career tend to last very long time, like Clint Eastwood. Okay, yeah. It all depends, right? Yeah. Politics, same way. Yeah. Some politicians keep trying and they never make it. Some of them. Okay. Me, I'm still new in politics, just 3 years, but I am getting slowly more known in Alaska. Slowly. It's been only 3 years. Okay. I keep trying. Who knows? Maybe it'll happen. Or it may not happen. I'm okay with not happening. Like, why? Hey, because I've been running for politics, I came to make great friends like you. Otherwise, I would have never met you unless I'm running for something. Okay. So the reason I do social media is because of politics. Okay. Otherwise, I would not do social media. Okay. 'Cause I go out there to karaoke singing and dance club dancing. I would not do so unless I'm running for politics. Okay. And when I do those political activities, I get to make friends, like wonderful, beautiful friends like you, that otherwise I would not have met. To me, that's good enough. Friendship, priceless, more important than me getting elected. I don't have to get elected. No, it's more important that I make friends like you because I need friends to survive. I don't need, I don't need to be elected in order to survive. That's like extra alpha, okay? Plus alpha, yeah, that's more like luxury item. But friendship, that's I need it for survival. And I got it because I'm running for politics, okay? That makes sense, right? Yeah. It's not necessary that for my survival that I get elected, okay? But it is necessary for me to get friendship from people like you. Okay? So me keep running for politics, it helps me survive because I get to make friends like you. All right, thank you. God bless you. Cheers. Cheers to you. Hmm. Okay, 5 minutes, please. Thank you. Okay. So we talked about politics, we talked about movies. Let's talk about humanology this time. Uh, Let me grab my humanology drinks. Just the what's that? The willow tree leaves, bark, vodka. Cheers. I like it. Willow tree vodka. Salicylic acid. Just like aspirin, right? Yeah, it cleans the blood, lower cholesterol. Good stuff. It just tastes so good. Okay, it tastes so healthy. Willow tree vodka. Okay, it's just willow tree leaves and barks. It just tastes so good. Okay, humanology. So if you subscribe to an ideology like LGBT ideology or climate change ideology, COVID-19 ideology, you become part of the ideology. But at the same time, let's say hypothetically, you subscribe to climate change ideology, okay? It become part of you, that ideology. Why? Because that is not the only ideology that you subscribe to. Okay. Let's say you are pro-choice. Let's say you are liberal, Democrat. So you are pro-choice, you are anti-gun, and you are pro-COVID-19 masking and vaccine. You pro-vaxxer and you are also anti-climate change. Okay? Yeah, you oppose fossil fuel. So you subscribe to many ideologies, and those ideologies become part of you. Yeah, part of your ideological DNA composition. Okay, metaphysical composition of you. Okay, yeah. This is go both way. Okay, sometimes people subscribe to like mainstream ideologies like LGBT, BLM, feminism in order to empower themselves. But at the same time, more people subscribe to those ideologies. Uh, it you empower the ideology because you make that those ideology a little bit more mainstream, bigger, more popular. So it's mutually kind of it's a symbiosis between people and ideologies. Okay, it is symbiosis. It's yeah, mutually beneficial, but not always. Okay, because the ideologies which are good and ideologies which are bad. Okay, not all ideologies are good. Okay, like Saint Paul said in New Testament. Yeah, there's good spirits and bad spirits. Not all spirits are good. Okay, humanistical interpretation. Yeah, ideologies. Hmm? Like climate change ideology, anti-climate change ideology, the anti-fossil fuel. It started as a counterculture. Later on, it became mainstream culture, majoritarian mainstream. After like about 3 4 decades, so it is their time now. Anti-climate change ideology. It is their time because they've been working on that for decades, 4 decades by now. Okay, like every dog has his day, right? Yeah, because they've been working on it. Now they become mainstream after several decades. So yeah, congratulations. It's your time. Like electric vehicle, all that stuff. Okay. Wind turbine. But I don't like this anti-climate change ideology, anti-fossil fuel, because they're not making this planet greener. To install these wind farms, they chop down green trees. They are killing the trees to install these wind farms. In California, during Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger, they installed this solar farm out there in the desert, and they kill all the desert trees. In the California desert, yeah, you have Joshua tree, Yucca tree. They are alive, live trees. Some of them are like hundreds of years old. They kill them all to install this solar farm. That's not green at all. No, they're killing trees to install solar farms or wind turbine, wind farms. Okay, that's not green at all. That's anti-green. Okay, in my opinion, these people are crazy, crazy. Their rationality is paralyzed by this bad ideology, anti-climate changeism. Okay, so they're killing the trees, and they call it Green New Deal when they're killing green trees. They are making this planet Earth less green. Fossil fuel is the greenest energy. Why? Because if there's in the winter, trees do not grow. They shed their leaves in the winter because it's too cold. When there's no more winter on planet Earth, because there's too much carbon dioxide buildup, plants will thrive. Yeah, continuous fossil fuel usage will make this planet greener because it will be warmer. There will be no more winters, less winters. Okay, and there will be a lot of water because all the ice will melt and become rain. That's how it was like 50 million years ago, like 6600 millions ago. There was Arctic jungle, Arctic forest in the northern parts of Alaska. Huh? Dinosaur. Huh? Dinosaur became so big because there are a lot of plants. Okay, because Earth was warmer back then, and they died and they become fossil fuel in North Alaska. Okay, Saharan desert. There used to be green jungles. That's why they have fossil fuel now. Okay, so this climate change ideologists, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know science. They don't understand the scaling problem, scaling, because they didn't study mathematics, science, physics like I did, engineering. They have no idea what scaling is, okay? They say, yeah, whales, they poo and they swim in shit. That's what they say. Okay, I read some articles, okay? No, that's not how it is. Ocean is big, okay? It get diluted, okay? When whale poo, okay? This anti-climate change ideologists, they say, yeah, oh, Australia ocean become acidic because there too much carbon dioxide, they become hydrocarbon acid, more carbon dioxide become acidic, combining with water, ocean will become acidic. No, you get diluted because ocean is big. Anti-climate change ideologists, they say, yeah, ice will melt and sea level will rise. No, it won't. Why? We don't have that much land ice left, like iceberg, glacier ice. That's the only land ice. If even if they all melt, it's not going to raise the sea level because ocean is just too big, and we don't have that much ice left to melt. Oceanic ice in the North Pole, South Pole, it's not going to increase the ice level because they're just like iceberg. If they are higher than this critical point, yeah, wind blows, Arctic wind, it blows it, make them flat. Okay, if the above the water ice level get too low, yeah, then this iceberg start to float and they walk away. Okay, float away. So yeah, the equilibrium point is that iceberg level, like 90% under the water, 10% above the water, something like that. Okay, it reached the equilibrium point. Okay, so oceanic ice, even if they melt, they're not going to raise the sea level. Land ice, when they melt, yeah, it may raise the sea level just a little bit, but not by much. Why? Ocean is too big, and we don't have that much land ice left because it's been global warming for a very long time. So all the land ice, 90% of them already melted away. Okay, so we don't have that much land ice left. Okay. Also, as global warming happens, yeah, it get warmer, so the seawater will evaporate, lowering the sea level. Okay? Yeah. And the ocean conformation is like funnel type. Okay, So as sea level rises, the surface area of this funnel ocean, it gets wider and wider and wider, and the increase of sea level height will get smaller and smaller and smaller because surface area of water, seawater, ocean, it get wider and wider and wider, and water gets spread more and more. Okay, they don't know. Okay, it's climate change ideologists, anti-climate change ideologists, they don't know science, they don't know physics, mathematics like I do. Politicians, they're even worse. Okay, this is going on the mainstream majoritarian. Okay, what do they know? They don't. Yeah. So in my life, I want to have some sense of hope, even if I never get elected in my life. I'm okay with that. I need hope. Then I can educate people as a politician, famous politician, so that more and more people can learn the true knowledge. In that sense, I'm a prophet wannabe. Okay, because I think I know the truth about climate change, science, mathematics. If I ever become a politician, get elected, one of my jobs will be educator, teacher, to teach real science to people, real mathematics. Okay. Even if I never get elected, I'm okay with that. Why? Because I have this sense of hope. Maybe I will get elected one day. To me, that's good enough for me to survive. Sense of hope, that's essential for survival. We need it to survive. For me, it's my political career, sense of hope, although I never get it, it's good enough for me because I have hope that maybe one day I get elected and teach people about real science, good science, mathematics. Yeah. That's good enough for me to survive. Sense of hope, okay? Yeah. So you may have a job. Hopefully you do, okay? Yeah, then I mean, if you're like me, okay, I'm kind of career oriented. There are other kinds of people who are family oriented. They see hope when they raise children, grandchildren, which is fantastic. Okay, it's just that I'm not that kind. I'm career oriented. Okay? Some people do both. Some people do pursue their career and raise their family too. I cannot do both. Okay, I can't. Because I got a lot going on. I do politics. I do science, like humanology. Okay, I have my job. That's it. That's handful. Okay, I need to rest and think about problems, issues, and come up with solutions. Okay, I need some free time. I don't need that much money. I don't want to work too hard. If I make enough money to pay the bills, that's good enough because I need free time to study, think about issues, problems, and come up with solutions, creative solutions. Okay, yeah. But if you're like me, if you are career oriented, yeah, you have a job, right? In your free time, yeah, study, prepare for your next chapter in your career, your life. But that's what I've been doing. So only if you're like me, okay? But I respect people who are more family oriented. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. So they see hope in the eyes of their children, grandchildren. Fantastic. Okay. I am not that, but I appreciate people who do that. Okay. Mhm. It's diversity of lifestyle. Okay. Well, we'll take finance break, please. Thank you. Okay. This house is really warming up. I'm gonna turn off the hero again. Ah, Yeah, okay. So if I lose election next year, which is quite likely, I mean, anything can happen, right? Who knows? Yeah, upset elections, dark horse candidates, dummy candidates, pepper candidates, they have been elected rarely, but there's some recorded precedents in America and other countries too. Okay, yeah, it has happened. Quite rarely, but it has happened. Okay, upset elections. Yeah, it has happened. So it's possible that I get elected. Okay, but whether I get elected or not, come to think about it, we talked about this before. Okay, even if I get elected, will I still be writing academic papers? Yeah, yeah. Why? If I get elected, if I become full-time politician, I will only work as a politician 40 hours a week. I don't overwork. I don't. Right? After that, in my spare time, yeah, then I'll write academic articles. Why? Because as of now, I always think ahead, like 2 steps ahead, okay? If I get elected as US Senator, US Congressman, or Alaska Governor, that's the only thing, 3 things I'm gonna run for, okay? If I get elected, I only work for 40 hours a week as a politician. And after that, I will write academic articles. Why? Because, so right now I'm a lawyer in Matsu Valley, Alaska, okay? My next career, politician. If I become elected as a politician, my next career would be academician, scholar, professor in some universities. Okay? To become a university professor, yeah, I would need some track record of paper publication, and I have a lot of ideas to write about academically. Okay, but if I lose election next year, for 1 year between 2022 and 2023, for 1 year I will dedicate my spare time in academic writing. That's for sure. All right, and come 2023, I'll run again. For what? U.S. Congress. Just that's the only election in Alaska statewide in 2024. I need 1 year to campaign. Okay. I do the same thing. Yeah, Zoom meeting, emails to local government officials. Just, yeah, singing, dancing, local karaoke bars and dance clubs. Yeah. It will the same thing. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I'm okay either way. Yeah, Lisa Murkowski, Kelly Chibaka, Sarah Palin, if they get elected, yeah, I'm sure they'll just do fine. Okay, I'm okay with any one of them. Okay. How about Mr. Joe Miller? Yeah, I mean, when he ran 2016, he did win the Alaska Republican primary against Lisa Murkowski. He won primary, lost in general election to Lisa Murkowski. Okay, but when he ran for U.S. Senate like 6 years ago, 5 years ago, he made some mistakes. Okay, he had some ethical question, moral question. Okay, so yeah, probably that's why he lost. Some cheating a little bit. Okay, yeah, like he went to job, state job that he used to have, and some manipulation, some polling. That's what I think I remember. Okay, he tried too hard. Okay, I think he burned out after that as a politician. Okay, I see that happening sometimes. Okay, yeah, some politicians they try so hard and they burn out. Okay, I don't do that because I don't work that hard. I don't want to burn out. No, I'm more like marathoner, like long distance runner, kinda slow running. Okay, I don't run. Yeah, but sprinting. Yeah, I do sprinting sometimes. A- Actually, whenever I run, I long run distance, maybe half a mile, maybe a mile. Okay, not too long. Okay, but for like 10 seconds, I do sprinting. Hmm? A compass style, long leg, wide gape, whatever, or just running on my heels. Not heels, but not toes, the balls. Yeah. Hmm. Sometimes I run backward, sideward. Yeah. High knees. Yeah. Jumping sometimes. Yeah. Couple of days ago, I went to this hiking trail. Okay. There's some spider webs. Okay. So I did a lot of front kicking to get rid of all the spider web in the way. Okay. Because some Alaskan hiking trails, okay, not many people go there, okay, so it's well maintained, but there are some spider webs between trees, okay, so that was nice. So diet exercise, okay, very important. Right? Every once in a while, yeah, I do some comfort food like fried chickens. I had this Walmart fried chickens, okay, it was good, okay, I have some leftover, I freeze them, okay. It was good, Walmart fried chicken. Yeah, Kentucky fried chicken, they were my favorite. But Walmart fried chicken is still good. Okay, so I enjoyed eating that. Mhm. Yeah. And some other supermarket groceries, even some gas stations. Okay, fantastic cooks. Okay, they do wonderful things with these chickens. Okay, chicken drumstick and chicken leg, thighs and chicken wings. Okay, amazing. Some of them, yeah, chicken gizzards, chicken livers. I'm a huge fan. Okay, oh, love it. I love chicken. They just taste so good, right? They have it too, yeah. Once in a while, I do beef, pork, right? Fish, yeah, they're good, all good. Turkey, rarely. Okay, why? Restaurants they don't serve turkey very often. Okay, so I don't typically cook. Okay, so Thanksgiving is coming, right? It's November. Yeah, by the way, daylight savings time yesterday. Okay, yeah, I changed it on my clock. I did. But turkey at restaurants they don't serve it very often. Okay, so I love turkey, lean meat, yeah. But restaurant don't serve it, so I have to cook it. Hey, I mean, these days I don't really cook. Okay, so. But back in the days, how did I cook turkey? In the oven, but you have to melt it, right? Yeah. How do I melt turkey? I just fill my bathtub with hot water and I just throw in there. Okay. Back in the days when I used to cook, okay, I wash my vegetables like in the bathtub. I clean my bathtub, of course, before I wash my vegetables or thaw, melt the frozen turkey. Okay, I make sure my bathtub is clean. Okay, but it's again principle of dilution. Okay, yeah, a lot of water in the bathtub. Yeah, no problem. Single guy. Okay, yeah, yeah, turkey. Yeah, I used to cook in the oven. Okay, I chop them all up. Okay, put in the oven with nice vegetables. Okay, what kind of vegetables? Yeah, Nepal cabbage, Something very thick. Okay, Napa cabbage, eggplant, zucchini, because leafy vegetables you don't want to put in the in the oven because they burn. They're too thin, leafy. Okay, but some hardcore thick vegetables like part of those onions, eggplant, they're moist. Put in the water. So yeah, they do very well in the oven. Okay, with turkey and like fennel and maybe some garlics too. Okay, bok choy, big one. Okay, eggplant. Yeah, some of it thick texture and moist, a lot of moist. Okay, yeah, they do very well in the oven. Okay, but leafy ones, thin vegetables, I just boil them in the water. Okay. Hmm. They taste fantastic. Okay. Yeah, because patience is not one of my virtues. Okay, so I typically people they thaw melt the turkey outside on in the refrigerator. Okay, I don't like waiting. Okay, so I just fill my bathtub with hot water, just put it in there. Okay, for a couple of hours, then it's all melt. Okay, that's what I do. Did it taste good? Yeah, it did. Back in the days when I used to cook. Okay. Maybe I should go back to that. Okay, yeah, cooking is very nice hobby, very healthy. Yeah. Vegetables, turkey, lean meat. Right. Mm-hmm. Let's take 5 minutes break, please. Thank you. Okay. We'll let probably soon. Okay, it's been almost 2 hours, and Dirty Harry. I wanna watch that movie. Okay, at least partially before too much violence happens in that movie. Okay, so uh, I mean X-File 24 TV show, a lot of violence there. Okay, but I only watched a couple of episodes in X-File 24 TV show. V for Victory back in 1980s America. Okay, TV show, TV series, and also like Twilight Zone back in 1960s. Okay, black and white, right? Yeah, before Technicolor, whatever. Okay. Some violence parts, violent episodes, I don't watch them. Okay, I can't therapy. Right? I don't want any violence in the movies. I don't find it entertaining or amusing. Okay, it's Hollywood glorifying violence and crimes. I don't want it. I don't like it. Okay, I don't find it amusing or entertaining. Okay? I like happy episodes. X File, Twilight Zone, where there's no violence, no death, no, just happy comedy. Okay, that's the kind of movies I like. Uh, I don't like tragedy. Well, drama, tragedy, it does not have to involve human death or human personal injuries or diseases. Like, we take 5 minutes break, okay? And we talk about tragedy drama that does not use any violence or human sacrifice. No violence, no crimes, no diseases, no human death. Okay? But we can still get some tragedy drama, which can be cathartic. Okay? We'll talk about that 5 minutes, okay? Thank you. In 5 minutes, okay? All right. All right. Okay, some drama, some tragedy that does not involve any personal injury, death, crime. Yeah, it was school bullying. When I was in South Korea as a middle schooler, seventh grade, okay, and that's the only time I was bullied. Okay, they would just wrestle. I mean, not quite fair wrestling. They were bigger than me. Okay, stronger than me. Same age, all boys school, Korean middle school. 1991, when I was like seventh grade, I think. I was like 13 years old. I was bullied for a year. Okay, the two guys who bullied upon me. They would just humiliate me in front of the 50 students, all boys, 13 years old. They were just repeating up and down, and humiliate me. Okay, they didn't punch me or kick me. No, just humiliation. That's it. Hard feelings. No personal injuries. No, no marks. No. And other students, it was a big show. Okay, at my expense because I didn't find that very funny at all. Now I do find it funny. Okay, because it's a long time ago. Okay, this is 1991, so it was like 30 years ago. Because I'm 43, I was 13. Okay, they would laugh at me. Okay, when I was being bullied. All 50 students. Okay. But yeah, you guys being entertained on my expense. Okay, no problems. Alright. So, when I was being bullied back in the days, okay, I was like, class presidents. Yeah, handsome boys. They got elected. Korean middle school, high school, elementary school is democracy, okay? Yeah, they elect their class presidents and class vice presidents. And some student government people like committee, commissions, they get elected, okay? Popular votes. It's democracy. 1991, 1980, 1990s. It was like that, okay? So elected official, the future politicians, handsome boys with good school grade. When I was being bullied, they would not do anything. They just watched me bullied. I remember, yeah, one of them, yeah, held my hands out of sympathy. I do remember, okay? Yeah, because they felt sorry. Some of them did feel sorry, but others they would not stop this bullying when I was being bullied. They would just watch. Maybe they were afraid. They themselves were afraid of those school bullies. Maybe they felt lucky because they are not the ones who got bullied like I was. Today's politicians, yeah, most of them have good intention. It's not all about themselves. They want to help out. I know because I met them. They do care. Many local government officials, local politicians, they are my friends. I know they care. Okay. But some others, they only care about themselves. Okay. Personal ambitions, photo ops, interviews, travels, shaking hands, meetings with some famous celebrities. They become elitists. They stop. They stop caring about commoners, common people like us. Okay. Yeah. President Trump, in the beginning of his 2000 what 16, 2017, when he got into office, White House, he did care. But I think later on he changed and he stopped caring about commoners, common people. Look what he did in January 6th and afterwards, okay? It became all about him. I remember 2017 when he got into White House, he invited these truck drivers, also trucking business executives, okay? He did care, okay? But later on, he stopped caring. It changed, I think. He became more elitist. Okay. I was disappointed. and I think he lost the 2020 election because we were disappointed. Okay, and we didn't vote for him next time, 2020 election. Okay, I didn't. I voted for myself because I also ran for U.S. president. Okay. Some of my towners said, "Yeah, yeah, Mr. Hunky Lee, he got 200 votes in presidential election. Maybe I did. I don't know. Okay, there's just no way to check." I also at the same time ran for Alaska State Senate. I got 110 votes. Okay, I'm very grateful. They're my towners friends. Okay, neighbors. I'm very grateful. To me, that's enough. To have a handful, a few good friends, that's enough. Okay. I may never get elected in my life to public office. Yeah, it may be a drama, tragedy, but I don't see it that way. Why? At least I started this movement. Zero penny campaign, one person campaign, without reliance to big institution, without institutional support. No compromise, zero penny campaign, no campaign donation. Perhaps our future generations, maybe they will succeed in this venue. Zero penny campaign, one person campaign, man or woman, okay. Maybe they succeed in the future generations. And I'll be very, very happy to see that. Do I fail, even if I fail to get elected, maybe from our future generations, like you, okay, maybe they succeed. And maybe they could do things, they can do things, they will do things that I only dreamed about doing. Okay, yeah. That's what this humanity is about. It's education for future generation, knowledge sharing, okay. Happy ending, right? Yeah. It's not a tragedy. It's not. It's drama. Yeah, yeah. I never get elected in my life. I'm okay with that. Okay. At least we started this movement. Okay. The next phase, stage of the American democracy or democracy anywhere in the world. Okay. The kind of democracy not run by money, plutocracy. No, democracy run by people, ruled by people. Okay. Maybe we'll achieve that next step of democracy. Okay. What will be the next step? Yeah. We think about that, okay? Maybe no laws. People are just ethical, moral. So there need not any regulation or laws because people are so highly evolved, they are metaphysical, they are all saints. It kind of in Bible, yeah. Yeah, Old Testament, St. Paul talked about this, okay? Good theory, okay? Old Testament, they are bound by law, but New Testament, we are freed from law because we are moral, ethical, so we don't need laws. Yeah, maybe that will the next step of democracy. Okay, who knows? Okay, we are historians. Okay? We study behaviorism. I mean, I study behaviorism of people and behaviorism of ideologies too, as a humanologist. So this political experience, even if I never get elected, it really helps me as a humanologist because I observe, experience people's behaviorism and ideologies, behaviorism, okay, humanology, okay. So me running for political public offices, I get to make friends. I have sense of hope, and I get educated from the people, okay, and I get out of trouble because I keep myself very busy. My other I don't have other hands. I'm busy running for political. politics, whatever. Okay, and I get to have fun too. I go to karaoke bars, dance club, singing and dancing to advertise my campaign. Okay, yeah, it serves multiple purposes. Okay, even if I never get elected, no problem. That's not the point. Okay, the point is I'm happy. I survive thanks to people like you, friends. Stay out of trouble because I don't drink and drive. Keep myself busy. My hands are not idle. It does not become devil's playground. No, it becomes Holy Spirit's playground. Angels, holy prophets like you. I truly believe that you are God sent prophets because you correct me when I'm wrong. You give me guidance. You are my mentors, advisors in politics and in life. So thank you. God bless you for generations to come. 5 minutes, please. Thank you. Okay? All right. We're having very good, constructive, fruitful time here. Okay? Yeah, it's all cool. 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay. So, I'm 43 years old. If you are here, my guess is that you're younger than me. Okay. So, when I was younger, I learned. I'm still learning, continuing adult education. Okay. But I learned enough. So, it's time for me to teach. So that's why I do this humanized series. I'm 43 years old. Okay. Yeah. But after you accumulate knowledge, I hope and pray that you start to teach and carry on the tradition of knowledge sharing. Okay. Yeah. Pass it on, right? Yeah. Okay. It's kind of assembly line, right? Yeah. This factory. Just pass it on, right? Yeah. We learn input, we teach output. Okay. It's assembly line approach. Yeah. It's that metaphysically speaking. Okay. It's same thing. Yeah. Humanology, one of our fundamental premises is that physical universe and metaphysical universe, they're mirror images to each other. Okay. Yeah, it's same principle. Okay. So assembly line, very physical level, factory. Okay. eh, Input and output. Okay. Conveyor belt. Same way. We just pass it on. Okay. Metaphysical speaking, we are in metaphysical factory. We just pass it on, learn and teach. Right? Yeah. The same way. Okay. So quite recently, I watched this vampire movie. Yeah, back in this Bella Lugosi movie. Okay, whatever. But it's kind of modern version of vampire movie. Which is quite interesting. Okay, like this vampire would scar his hand and lick his own blood. So I was like, I didn't like it. Okay, it's too violence. Okay, personal injury. I don't like it. Okay, I'm a personal injury lawyer. Yeah, they say ambulance chase. So I'm like, whatever. Okay. I see enough personal injuries in my line of job as a personal injury lawyer. Okay. But so I didn't like watching that scene, but later on I thought about it, and there's maybe some analogy to be made. Physics and metaphysics. Okay. Yeah. So in Twitter, Facebook, social media, I kind of hold my own campaign, making some scars metaphysically in my campaign because I make jokes. I talk about Buddhism experience. I talk about, I mean, not in social media, but in this human series. Yeah, I did talk about several times me going to mental hospital when I was in Seoul, South Korea high school. Okay, because I ran away from house. Okay, yeah, sometimes I cry. Okay, some drama there, tragedy. Okay, I ran away from Seoul, South Korea to America when I was in high school, 11th grade, I think. Tragedy, right? Because I got caught and my American dream failed. But lesson learned though. It did not end there. It was tough. It's very stormy teenagerhood that I had. Now you understand why I don't want to get married and have kids. Because if I have children, they will just like me, rebellious, trouble child, troublemaker, problem child, okay? Because I was that, okay? I do not want to relive this nightmare because if I have kids, they will just like me, okay? So I don't want that, okay? So, no, not again, okay? I'm not a saint like parents are. My parents, other parents. Maybe you have kids. Parents are saints. They have infinite patience. I don't. I'm not a saint. Again, I'm holding my campaign, okay? Licking my own blood. I hurt myself. Licking my own blood, okay? Kind of like, I'm like sick shit, okay? Just like some Hollywood movies, okay? Some vampire movies, okay? So, and this was an interesting movie, okay? Yeah, This vampire, okay, that was interesting. Okay, so he drinks somebody else's blood, and this somebody else died and became vampire themselves. Okay, but this vampire was kind of nice one. Okay, so he cut his hand a little bit, scar it, and then feed this dead person his own blood. Okay, that was interesting. Yeah, then I thought about it. I didn't like that scene. It was too much violence, like sick shit. Okay, but there's some analysis to be made. Okay, when I go to social media like Twitter, Facebook, yeah, I do attack ideologies that people subscribe to. When I express my criticism about ideologies that people subscribe to, their feelings get hurt. Okay, it's like vampire, me being a vampire. Okay, sucking on their copium. Okay, hurting their feelings, stealing their, depriving their happiness. Okay, it's copium transfer. Okay, yeah, involuntary. But later on, I say I apologize. I give them my own blood, copium, happiness. Okay. Oh, I'm saying, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I love everybody equally. It's just that I oppose some ideologies that you the people subscribe to, may subscribe to. Okay, but I'm not against people. There's strict distinction between people and ideologies. They're not the same thing. Ideologies, they can be good or they could be bad. Okay, but people, they're innocent. They're victims of bad ideologies. Okay, we all are. In this brand of humanology, there are other brands of humanology too. Okay, this brand of humanology, yeah, humans, we are innocent. We don't judge people. No. We merely understand people. Okay? Yeah, they're victims of bad ideologies. We get it. Okay? This huge inertia of ignorance. There's like anti-knowledge. That's in humanology, humanological interpretation of this Christian doctrine of original sin. Humanological interpretation of that Christian doctrine of original sin is that ignorance. We are born ignorant. This huge inertia of lack of knowledge, blank slate. That's our original sin, humanological interpretation of that. Okay, yeah. We are born with ignorance, blank slate. There's so much to learn. So ignorance, lack of knowledge, this vacuum, humongous inertia of ignorance, because opposite of humongous ignorance that we are born with is the history, human world, time and space, history, knowledge. Opposite of that is ignorance, big ignorance that we are born with as a baby. So human evolution, personal level, microscopic level, is to overcome that humongous mountain and mountain of lack of knowledge, huge ignorance. How many languages are out there? How many science, good mathematics, good history? We are born blank, humongous mirror image, kind of anti-pro image of this ignorance. When we are born with ignorance, that's original sin. Okay, because opposite of that is this humongous corpus, cumulus of knowledge, good knowledge. So we are overcoming that mountain. Okay, we are being very metaphysical. Welcome to humanology. Anything goes. Anything goes. Okay. We are against violence and crimes. Okay. I mean, between friends like you and me, between family members, we tease each other, right? No problem. Because we have some equity cushion, right? Yeah. The finance term, okay. We know each other, okay? Yeah, we joke about each other, we tease each other. No problem, okay? But between brand new people, when I go out there public, Zoom meetings, they don't know me, they never heard of me. Maybe some of them did, maybe, okay? Some of them recognize me, okay? because I've been doing politics for 3 years. I'm getting slowly, little by little, more and more. No, okay. So I may get elected someday. Who knows? Okay, we'll see. Next year, it may happen. I don't know. Yeah, but mostly, yeah, when I go to local community council or city council assembly, board assembly Zoom meetings, most of them never heard of me, never saw me, they knew nothing about me. Okay, so I'm kind of like treading very lightly. Okay, being very polite, very gentle, very kind, and very respectful. Okay, but between us friends, we already know each other, right? Family between family members. Sometimes we talk shit, okay? Echo the cushion, okay? Because between my friends, okay? Yeah, some sexist joke, racist jokes, no problem, okay? We know each other, we are friends still, okay? No problem. Okay? Alright, so that's what I have for you, okay? So, how do we mathematically model this phenomenon where between friends we can talk shit, but between strangers we have to be courteous. How do you model that in humanology, like mathematically? Okay, we have to come up with another humanological equation for that kind of relationship equation. Okay, yes, time will be a variable. Okay, I've been known you a long time, so we can talk shit, right? But if I meet somebody first time, I have to be courteous, tread lightly, very respectful. Okay, very gentle and kind. But if we've known each other for a long time, we can talk shit, right? So how can we mathematically explain that, model that? Okay. So that's the project they will embark on, explore, like maybe tomorrow, maybe for this week. Today's only Monday, okay? Yeah, we have a whole week, okay? Let's explore that, okay? Let me put that in my calendar, okay? So in my note, okay? I have this humanized note, things to talk about, okay? So. Hmm. We come up with a mathematical equation for this, okay? Yeah, between us friends, we've been knowing each other for a long time. Yeah, we can tease, we can criticize. We're still friends, right? But with brand new people we met, we have to be more careful. We just met, right? So we have to be more gentle, kind, and nice. We want to quantify that. We want to find some mathematical equation for that. Okay, so humanological equation. Yeah, mathematical humanology. Okay, we'll explore that possibility tomorrow. Okay, because it's been a long time since we did mathematical humanology. Okay. I guess it's about right time. Tomorrow, okay? All right, good night. Happy Monday. I hope you have a wonderful day, okay? So thank you. See you tomorrow. Thank you. We'll see you some other time, okay? Please feel free to take a break from all this mumbo jumbo humanology, okay? Yeah, please feel free to come and go, okay? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. God bless you for generous to come. Thank you for loving me. I feel so loved. Thank you. I love you right back. Okay. Thank you. Bye.